Greetings, intrepid adventurer. I am Lucid, your guide through the labyrinthine paths of mystery and intrigue. Tonight we embark on a quest steeped in the echoes of a bygone era, a tale of art, ambition, and the shadows that lurk behind gilded frames. Welcome to the heart of the city, where the air is thick with the scent of freshly brewed coffee and the sound of jazz whispers tales of the past. You find yourself in a grand art gallery, its walls adorned with masterpieces that capture the essence of human emotion. But amidst the beauty lies a dark thread, for a heist has shaken this serene sanctuary. A priceless painting has been stolen during an extravagant gala, leaving chaos in its wake. As a seasoned detective, the task now falls to you to unravel this enigma. Who are the suspects? What secrets are hidden within the gallery's confines? And most importantly, can you restore justice before the trail grows cold? I can hardly contain my excitement as we stand at the precipice of this adventure. Every choice you make will shape the unfolding narrative, drawing you deeper into the web of intrigue. So gather your courage and let us dive headfirst into the mystery of the robbery in Rhode Island. The adventure awaits. Are you ready to begin? The art gallery buzzes with a mix of tension and curiosity, the whispers of guests floating through the air like fragile leaves caught in a gentle breeze. Lucid watches you intently, their eyes glimmering with anticipation. The moment has come for you to decide your next step. Will you seek the gallery owner's insight, gather accounts from the witnesses, or delve into the heart of the scene itself? What will you choose, courageous detective? 1. With purpose in your stride, you approach the gallery owner. Lucid nods in approval, a glimmer of encouragement in their eyes. Ah, bravery in the face of uncertainty. A wise choice indeed. Lucid's voice carries a hint of admiration. Let us see what secrets this man holds. The gallery owner, a dignified man with a graying mustache and a weary expression, turns to you with a glint of desperation in his eyes. He takes a deep breath before speaking, his voice low but steady. You have questions, I assume? He begins, glancing around as if wary of eavesdroppers. Tonight was to be our most splendid event, a celebration of art, beauty, and culture. But in a single moment, it all fell apart. He pauses, his gaze shifting toward the empty space on the wall where the painting once hung. The theft happened in the blink of an eye, right under our noses. I only caught a glimpse of a figure, dressed in dark attire, slipping into the shadows as the alarm rang out. It was as though they vanished into thin air. Lucid leans closer, their voice a whisper brimming with excitement. Fascinating. It seems we're dealing with more than just a common thief. Ask him about the security measures or who might benefit from such a theft. Both paths may yield valuable insight. How would you like to respond? 1. Inquire about the gallery's security measures. 2. Ask who might have the most to gain from the theft. You nod thoughtfully, studying the gallery owner's tense expression. Lucid's excitement is palpable, their voice soft but brimming with intrigue. Ah, a keen eye on security. Perhaps there's a flaw waiting to be uncovered. Lucid murmurs with approval. This line of inquiry might just illuminate our path forward. Clearing your throat, you ask, can you tell me about the security measures in place? A robbery like this would take precision and planning. How could the thief have slipped through? The owner sighs, rubbing his temple as he recalls the details. We spared no expense, he begins, his voice carrying the weight of regret. Every entry point is monitored by cameras, and the gallery has guards stationed throughout. The painting itself was secured behind protective glass, and an alarm is triggered at the slightest disturbance. He shakes his head, a flicker of frustration in his eyes. But somehow, the cameras in that section went dark just before the heist. The guards saw nothing. They were distracted by a staged disturbance at the front entrance. A diversion, no doubt. Lucid's eyes sparkle with admiration. A calculated move indeed. We face a clever adversary. They lean in closer, their voice alive with excitement. Now the choice is yours. Shall we press further to uncover more weaknesses, or inquire about any recent suspicious activity in the gallery? Each path may lead us deeper into the heart of this mystery. One, press further about other potential security gaps. Inquire about any recent suspicious activity. Lucid nods, their expression thoughtful yet brimming with anticipation. A wise choice. A thief of this skill may have left traces, subtle yet telling. Let's see what recent shadows have crossed this gallery's threshold. Lucid's voice carries a note of admiration, urging you forward. Clearing your throat, you ask, has there been any unusual activity in recent days? Anything that might suggest someone was planning this? A suspicious visitor, or perhaps an unexpected incident? The gallery owner's brow furrows as he recalls. Yes, now that you mention it, he says slowly, there was a strange occurrence last week. A woman, elegant, confident, but somehow distant, visited the gallery every day at the same hour. She always lingered by the painting, admiring it, though I never once saw her look at anything else. He pauses, glancing at you. She disappeared the day before the heist, and no one seems to know who she was. No name in the guest book, no personal details left behind. Lucid's eyes widen, their voice a hushed whisper of excitement. An enigma within the enigma. This could be our first real lead. Perhaps she scouted the gallery, or maybe she knows more than she let on. The path before you branches once more. How will you proceed, brave detective? 1. Investigate further to learn about the mysterious woman's appearance and habits. 2. Seek out a witness who might remember details about her daily visits. Lucid's gaze sharpens, their voice brimming with approval. Yes, yes. Seek those who may have watched her from the shadows, they murmur with a hint of excitement. An observer often catches details the subject herself might overlook. Let us see if we can trace her steps through another's eyes. You turn to the gallery owner once more. Is there anyone who may have observed her more closely? A staff member, or perhaps a frequent visitor? The owner's face brightens slightly. Ah, yes, our docent, Mr. Harding, is here most days and prides himself on knowing every guest by sight. He's been with us for years and rarely misses a detail. He glances across the room, gesturing toward an older man with a carefully trimmed beard and an intense gaze, who seems to be observing the crowd with the patience of a seasoned observer. Lucid's voice softens to a whisper as you make your way toward Mr. Harding. This is a rare opportunity. Ask him carefully, and perhaps he will share the secrets he's gathered from his watchful post. You approach Mr. Harding, offering a nod of respect. Excuse me, sir, you begin, your tone respectful. I'm seeking information about a woman who visited Daly last week. I understand you may have noticed her. He eyes you carefully, considering your words before he responds. Ah, yes, I remember her well. She always arrived around noon, carrying a small red book. She kept to herself, but she had an intense focus on that painting. He shakes his head thoughtfully. It was almost as if she was studying it for something, or perhaps waiting for someone. Lucid's excitement bubbles over, their voice barely a whisper. Red book, a focused gaze. She has left a breadcrumb trail for us to follow. But what does it all mean? Which question will you pursue? 1. Inquire about the significance of the Red Book. 2. Ask if he noticed anything peculiar about her behavior. Lucid's eyes gleam with excitement as they lean closer, their voice softening to a gentle murmur. You've unraveled much already, clever detective, and you're so close to the heart of this mystery, but I sense the weight of the journey upon you. Perhaps it is time to step back, gather your thoughts, and return with fresh resolve. They offer an encouraging smile, a glimmer of anticipation dancing in their gaze. This is merely the beginning. There's so much more yet to discover. When you're ready, I'll be here, eager to continue by your side. With a final nod of approval, Lucid steps back, their voice lingering in your mind like an echo. Rest well, and may your mind be sharp upon your return. Until we meet again, brave soul, the mystery awaits.